Hey everyone, and welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda. On this video, we're going to be completing the priority op, A Trail of Hope. So, where we last left off, we just saved the Moshai, and we are back on the Tempest. So, we're going to go around and talk to the crew. And let's see, where do I want to begin? Well, I guess we'll go into the kitchen first.
You know what we saw back there, right? This isn't good, Ryder. The Archon's dangerous. I've seen people like him before.
He's definitely a threat, or we can handle him. He's definitely a threat.
He's definitely dangerous. So dangerous, I'm not sure we're ready to deal with him.
Take him out. All we need is a plan. From where I stand, the Archon thinks he knows what's best for us. Problem is, he can follow through on it. That exaltation the Ket do, it turns people into slaves.
He can do that to us. He has that power.
Someone like him you take out fast and hard. Get the leader, the rest will follow. Honestly, drop a nuke on his head, blow up a sun if you have to. Take the collateral damage.
Sacrifices are inevitable, or not my style. Not my style.
There's better ways to stop him than brute force.
Maybe, but I'm not gonna let an enemy get close enough to pry my plates open and go for the soft kill. You don't mess around with this kind of thing. Ends badly, each and every time.
Another galaxy and there are still despots. When I was on security duty at the relay, colonies were attacked all the time. We trained the colonists and they started fighting back. Raiders didn't expect that.
The Angara already know how to fight. But the Archon, he's got an army to back up his crazy.
He wasn't expecting us.
We're the new variable here. He can't predict what we'll do.
That is an advantage, so long as we play it right. You keep thinking about how you want to handle this.
We'll only get one real chance at it, won't we?
Yep, so when we take him down, let's make sure he stays down.
Okay, let's go to my quarters. Check my email and see what Sam's up to. Let's see, stress tests. To Ryder from Callow. Hello, Ryder. Quite the rescue. The Tempest isn't intended for those kinds of operations, but she's performing splendidly. Not that I encourage you risking your life for stress tests or anything. Still, well done. I spoke to the Moshai when I happened past Medbay. She left an impression, I must say. Patient, but remarkably driven. It's easy to see how she withstood the pressures of torture and that place. Sometimes I wonder what my people could do with a bit more time to be patient. Callow. Should be sleeping, but... To Ryder from Gil. Worked for 42 hours straight. Ship's humming. Called it quits to get a little shut-eye, but I'm wide awake here. Figured I'd use the time to practice my poetry. Didn't know I practiced poetry? Neither did I. Probably because I don't, but here it goes. Helios, are you healing us? Or will we regret ever coming, because the Ket are forever bumming our space? Wait a minute, is that actually good, or has the analytical sphere of my brain fallen asleep? Gil. Never mind, To Ryder from Gil. You know how I'm out here searching for my true purpose? Yeah, poetry ain't it. Helios, are you healing us? Sheesh. Gil. About Liam's movie night. To Ryder from Suvi. Dear Ryder, I heard what Liam's planning. It seems like a great idea, even if things are unsettled at the moment. I'd love to help out. Stop by when you can. Suvi. Then I think the rest are quests I haven't taken yet. Yep. Alright, let's see what Sam's up to.
Hello, Scott. Exploring the exaltation facility brings a Salarian quote to mind. We uplifted desperate souls into weapons, and know not what we destroyed.
That's a fair description of exaltation.
I have changed since we linked, but I am still myself. Exaltation takes personhood and overwrites it, destroys it. I already understood that such destruction is wrong. Now, through you, I know why it is abhorrent.
Humor.
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
Why is it so hard to find a good steak?
I don't know, Sam.
Because it's a rare, medium, well done.
Yeah, needs work.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Just off to the cargo bay if you need me.
Let's see, crew info board. Mental wellness. Given recent events, this seems like a good time to refresh you on the Andromeda Initiative's mental wellness program. This states that mental disorders are 1. Real. Stress, PTSD, anxiety, and depression are not just being tired or making something out of nothing. They are complex conditions that require proper attention and care. 2. Relatable. At some point, your colleagues have likely experienced the same feelings. Regardless, those around you are supportive and sympathetic to what you're going through. 3. Treatable. A broken leg takes special treatment, rest, and an adjusted workload to properly heal. Mental disorders are no different and can be alleviated with medication, therapy, and support. Come by Medbay if you have any questions. Lexi. After action report, fire drill. Notes from the last fire drill. Liam's new evacuation plan cut 22 seconds off our best time. Drac, we need a solution for you via V ladders. PB, you're dead because you were 2 minutes late to the evac point. Evac point, Cora. Comments, I live in an escape pod. PB. Angaran word of the day, Tavam. Tavam, noun, a pleasant intoxicant stirred into hot water or fruit juice. Say Tavam, Jal. Comments, what's it made from? Is it sweet or more like beer? Vetra. What happens if you mix it with booze? Does it get better or do they cancel each other out? Drac. We need to do some scientific tests, maybe with little umbrellas. PB. Okay, that's where we were before.
I'm in
All right.
the alley when you're free.
Let's go check on Liam.
Liam? You're working pretty hard.
All the time. Started young. Smart little kid. Got angry a lot. Side effect of giving a shit.
Need to talk?
Liam, what's going on?
We found that facility on Vold. Kicked them in the teeth. Great. But the Kets deal what people are. Everyone should have a stake in that. So I reached out, trying to get resources moving in a real way, bridge that gap like I did with Jar. I can't get permission coming or going. The Nexus, Aya, everyone is all can't take risks with outsiders. I didn't come here so everyone could be goddamn outsiders.
Let's see. Maybe it was how you asked.
Are you sure it wasn't how you phrased the question? Your talk with Jal was indelicate.
They said as much back on the Force. Another thing I left behind. I wanted this. Everything new. But eventually, it has to be normal. I need something familiar. Can I show you something? Did you bring anything from the Milky Way?
Nothing.
Clean break. Just the clothes on my back.
Me too, more or less. But I made arrangements. It's a proper petrol burner. 20th century. British. From when that mattered. My whole family worked on it together, weekends. Like those are a thing in space. Know what we did? Friends in Hustle set us up good. They borrowed us to transport right before I went into cryo. And me and my father and mother loaded our car into it and pointed it at Andromeda.
That doesn't seem feasible.
I doubt a transport would have a post-light drive. It won't be here for... what?
2.3 million years at standard light speed. The important thing is, it's coming. And always will be. I don't know what that means.
Doesn't have to mean anything.
We do what we do. It doesn't always have to make sense.
I'll probably screw it up, Pathfinder.
Join the club. The screw-up started 600 years ago.
Truth. This will be home. It has to be. I won't let being outsiders stop that.
Okay, let's go check in on Vetra.
Looks like pictures of the exaltation chamber.
Yeah, the Ket are using some Angaran-made medical equipment. Could be a lead. I just want an edge on those Ket bastards. If they ever got their hands on Sid, I'd... Well, imagine if it was Sarah.
Sarah's an adult.
Sarah's old enough to take care of herself.
I still feel my sister's my responsibility. I'm all she has. Sid was so little when our father left, and I was... well, her age now.
That must have been hard.
You raised your sister by yourself? That can't have been easy.
Had to. I waited forever for our father to come home. He never did. He was involved with some bad things. Bad people. Eventually it caught up to him. There was nowhere to run. Not like a whole new galaxy.
Is that why you came here?
When you're young and stupid, you make bad decisions. Piss off the wrong people. That sort of thing never goes away. Not for you, not for the ones you care about. I don't want to not come home one day.
You're too tough for that.
Come on, you're strong, smart. It'll take a lot to keep you from coming home.
Strong, smart, but maybe just lucky. Luck runs out on you.
I won't.
I have a good feeling about you, Ryder. I should get back to work. Talk to my people, see if they've heard anything. Chat later?
Okay, I guess we'll take the lift up. Let's go to Gil.
Hey there.
Hey yourself.
Question for you.
Shoot.
When all this craziness is over, you think you'll have kids?
Hello, left field.
Where the heck's that coming from?
Jill, the best friend I mentioned while you were killing me at poker. She's starting the initiative's first repopulation effort at Prodromos. It's all she can talk about. It got me thinking. At the end of the day, this whole thing, the Andromeda initiative, we're basically here to spawn.
You just figured this out?
It took you this long to figure that out?
I told you, I didn't really think this thing through. But nothing we do here really matters unless we survive. Jill's right. At some point soon, we better get busy making babies.
True enough.
Who knew this thing was just a glorified dating service? Eesh. The biological imperative is kind of a bummer.
You can still procreate.
There are other ways to reproduce. It doesn't have to come from a romantic relationship.
I guess I could donate DNA, or however it works. You know me. Whatever my gut says in the moment, I do, and I don't look back. My mom says that's how my dad was. I wouldn't know. His gut moved on before I was born.
A little like my dad.
In a way, that sounds like my dad.
Well, that's not fair. He kept you close. Made sure you and your sister came here with him. And he died for you.
Yes, but the other decisions he made kept him at a distance. That can be just as bad.
I see that. Still, without our fathers, we wouldn't be here. They brought us into this world. Maybe that's enough. Thanks for talking, Ryder.
Okay, where's everybody else hiding out? Well, they're not in here.
I can't help thinking that Asari reproduction and Ket exaltation are similar in a lot of ways.
I can see it. The Ket take other species' genes. Asari take other species' traits.
PB, don't tell me we actually agree on something.
Changed my mind. They're nothing alike.
Let's see, we'll talk to PB later. Well, we can talk to her now.
Ryder, exaltation? I never imagined we were fighting Angara.
They're not Angara.
They're no longer Angara. The Ket changed them into something else. That's the atrocity.
We have to stop the Archon, whatever he's up to. The more we learn, the more I realize how much bigger than me this all is. It's humbling.
I'll leave you to it.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Alright, what's up with you, Lexi?
Going through the readouts from the Ket facility. I've never seen such advanced genetic technology. Frankly, it's light years ahead of our capabilities.
See you around.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Alright, let's sell junk. So I'm sure I've got some. Just a little bit. AVP. Well, we've got rewards, but no new points. Then my strike team missions, they should definitely be done. And they are. Successful. Successful. Also successful. And fail. Bad Kilo. Alright, well that puts me at 55 mission funds. I still need way more, right? Yeah, 160. Not even close. Alright, so... what do we got? We got this one. We could send Kilo. Kilo's got a good chance on that one. That's because it's high risk, high reward, I think? Yes. Alright, let's send Kilo on that one. And then Juliet can take this one on. We'll send Hotel there. And Golf can go there. Oh, and I never got the rewards. Let's grab those. I wish you could just grab them all. Actually, can you? Claim all rewards. Let's do that. Pathfinder rewards. Multiple rewards have been claimed and added to your inventory. Please check your inventory screen for more details. Oh, okay. Just grabbed them all. Perfect. Good. Okay. Let's go talk to Joel.
Joel?
Thank you for checking. But I'm all right.
Don't know if I would be.
I have to be. How else do we go on? You know?
We're strong.
Crumbling won't help anyone.
I agree. We have to be strong. I really miss my family at times like these. Are you close to your family?
Are you?
You talk about family a lot.
Really? I guess it's just part of our culture. Our families are large, and we share our parents with the community. We all have many mothers.
My family's small.
And are you close?
Not really.
My family is complicated. Isn't much to say about it.
Okay.
This random collection of Tempest oddballs can feel like family sometimes.
Yeah. I never really felt I had a purpose. But here, I do.
What about the Resistance?
My place in the Resistance is not what I'd like.
But that kid Anaya looked up to you.
Sure. But you are going to do something important, Ryder. I feel it. This is where I should be.
Great to hear it.
Glad you're along for the ride.
Me too.
Okay, we'll talk to Cora later.
Because.
Because.
Just because.
Fine. Lexi, PB wants to look at y'all's scans. PB knows I can't divulge patient information.
Useless.
Okay, so we'll talk to Cora later. We're gonna go to the bridge for now.
Callow, settle down. if this isn't a good reason to get excited.
What's up? You guys aren't fighting, are you?
Why would I fight with my best friend?
Best friend? Oh, Callow. Callow's very excited about a report I received from EOS. It's good news. The radiation levels are steadily dropping.
Your outpost Prodromos is really going to make it. When do you want to head back?
Don't know.
Is there a rush?
Just saying, if I'd created a thriving community in a brand new galaxy, I'd want to visit.
Just wait till they put in the beach and the water slide.
Now you're just playing with me.
So radiation levels are down. More to explore?
Yes, but there's been a rise in Ket activity as well.
Figures that we're not the only ones to benefit from the planet's improvement.
Might be nice to see how it's doing.
Almost like a vacation.
Almost. Maybe we'll head back at some point.
Well, you're the boss. Just say the word.
Well, they seem a little behind in the times. I already went there. Keter taken care of. Already knew about the radiation levels. Guess I wasn't supposed to. Whoops. Oh well.
The swelling has gone down significantly, and I seem to be able to talk normally again.
Good. Keep me updated. And remember, cool food and liquid only. Nothing spicy.
Thank you, Lexi.
So many rules.
Lexi and her rules, huh?
Hey, I respect Lexi and her rules. She takes care of us. Without her, I might still be wheezing and trying not to choke in my fat tongue.
What?
Have you ever heard of the lick test? Back before scanners were portable, Earth scientists would employ this test in the field. They used it to tell rocks from fossils and get a basic idea of their mineral composition.
Dumb and risky.
Sounds stupid. And kind of dangerous.
A quick dab with the tongue. It was considered generally safe.
On Earth.
I was distracted and forgot it was a Helios rock. I do it unconsciously. When I was little, my father and I would go on expeditions. The lick test was a huge part of it. He made science fun for me. Your mother was something of a scientist, wasn't she?
It's hard to talk about her.
She was. It's still difficult to talk about her. We all took her passing hard.
I'm sorry. I hope it helps to know that what she and your father achieved with Sam is truly astounding.
Thank you.
I left my parents back home. They told me they were proud of me, and then lived out their lives while I slept.
We knew that would happen.
We all knew that would happen. That we'd wake up and everything we knew would be gone.
I knew it. Living through it is different. Thank you for the chat, Ryder. I appreciate it.
Anytime.
Okay, and I don't remember if Callow has anything new, but let's find out.
The hell you did? You can't just undo 10 hours of work.
I had to. Your revamp risks power imbalance between decks. Something we solved back home.
It's twice as efficient. Just because it doesn't match your sainted specs.
And now it does. As you say, deal with it.
Callow.
I know, just please don't let this distract you.
They're fighting again. They hate each other. Alright, that's everything I wanted to do on the ship for now, so let's go to Aya for our main quest.
Old orbit is
For our
steady.
priority op. We're looking for the Knoll system. Or no, we're not. That's Vold. Looking for Oneon. And we've returned.
Stars and skies light our way.
Stars and skies light our way.
She knows how to play to a crowd.
She's the Moshai.
Welcome home.
I never thought I'd see it again. Without the Resistance and the Pathfinder, I wouldn't be here.
I did the hard part.
For the record, I found her.
We freed more than just the Moshai. And the Pathfinder killed a Ket leader.
We have a lot to celebrate.
I promised to lead the Pathfinder to Aya's vault.
Time is a factor.
The sooner I learn what's special about that place, the faster I can fix EOS.
Then get on with it.
I'll prepare the vault for your arrival. A shuttle will bring you to me when it's ready.
Thank you, Moshai.
We've been alone against the Ket for too long. You've proven it doesn't have to be that way. It's time we discussed an alliance between our people.
Ephraim may disagree.
Might want to ask your Resistance leader how he feels.
If I don't like where the discussion goes, I'll end it.
Agreed. We'll provide an embassy for the initiative here on Aya.
We'll make room for you on the Nexus.
Our city is open to you. Join us.
Well done, Joel. Report for reassignment.
I need to stay with the Pathfinder.
It's Ephra's call.
I'm here to cooperate. Whatever you decide, I'll work with it.
You're set on this.
It's the right thing to do.
I see the benefit. Request granted.
I need to file a mission report. Don't leave Aya without me.
Okay, so we need to take the shuttle to the Aya Vault. Oh, and we got some new codex entries. Let's check those out before they start piling up. The journey so far, a crew like no other. Liam Costa. Liam continues to confide about his hopes and doubts for the initiative and people of Helios. You're becoming close friends. I think this is new. She confided in you that when Sid and Vetra's father abandoned them, she had to raise Sid alone. Her life has been spent keeping her sister safe and giving her the best life possible in their circumstances. If the initiative fails, Vetra will have failed Sid. She refuses to accept that outcome. And I don't think anything else is different. Gil. You and Gil are forging a close bond, and he's confiding in you and exploring major life issues. You and Suvi have also spent some time talking about your respective families. Suvi's parents were both academics and inspired her to begin her journey in science. Is this new? Joel appreciates the time you've spent with him, learning about him and his people. He's also incredibly grateful for the part you played in rescuing the Moshai. He really likes that you took his advice in the Ket facility. Angara don't hide their feelings. Your friendship will grow. And the Nexus Cultural Exchange. With first contact established between the Initiative and the Angara, the Cultural Exchange has become the Initiative's de facto embassy. Behind the scenes, diplomatic staff are preparing briefs for the Nexus leadership on Angaran culture and social cues. Orientation and language classes have begun for Angara who wish to have a more long-term role on the Nexus or serve in the militia. And we got a fast travel station here, so once we explore the city, we can fast travel around it. We haven't unlocked the other points, but once we do, that's how you quickly get around the city. But we are going immediately to the vault.
Brought anyone here in over 20 years. There's always been an active display for Aya, but we could never affect it.
Let's see what we can do. Sam?
Yes, this is new. Is it similar to the vault on Eos? Tell me, what are you seeing?
Don't ask me.
I'm the rookie here. I mean, I could take a stab at it, but... Tell me, what do you see?
The vaults. They're a network, as you discovered. However...
They're not connected to each other, but to this place.
This image was on a relic the Archon showed me. He called it Meridian. And it looks like Aya's vault is the only one that's fully connected to it.
And it's terraforming. Doing what it was meant to do.
The vault on Eos is also present, but changed. Our interfacing with it has affected its connection.
What do you think, Professor?
I think that Meridian is the control center for all the vaults.
I agree.
This discovery might just change everything. If we can get to Meridian, maybe we can turn everything on from there. Make Helios live.
Wait, Ryder. The Archon knows where it is. He's already been there.
What? Where? Meridian?
Of course. That's why he tortured me. He thought I could help him use it.
Because he can't. Meridian is my people's best chance for survival. We have to take it from him.
Agreed. Such power in the hands of such evil could mean the end of your people, and mine.
Gonna make him so sorry.
He's gonna be sorry he ever met me.
You're going to need that relic I saw. The Resistance might have intel on the whereabouts of Archon's ship. I'll talk to Ephra and secure his full cooperation. Meet me there.
Okay, meet Ephra at the Resistance HQ, and we've got some new codexes. Andromeda species Ket. Ket the Archon. Let's see. Is this new? I think so. In recent years, the Archon has taken an increasing interest in remnant technology, ordering new dig sites and touring Ket-defended remnant structures. He is said to take many remnant specimens aboard his flagship for study at leisure. Those who interfere are executed on the spot or hunted down by the Archon's sword, his mysterious and feared enforcer. According to the Moshae, the Archon is focused on Meridian, the control center for the Remnant Vault network. In his hands, Meridian could be used to devastate the planets of the Helios cluster, rendering them uninhabitable and giving them a hold over all sentient life here. Though he reportedly knows its location, the Archon has been unable to develop an interfacing method, meaning the greater secrets of remnant technology are closed to him. And we have Meridian. Evidence in the Aya Vault shows the network of remnant vaults across the Helios cluster is controlled from a central point known as Meridian. When properly connected to Meridian, the vaults function as designed, terraforming and maintaining planetary conditions to make planets suitable for life. When disconnected, the vaults appear to either go into standby, as seen on Eos, or malfunction, as may have happened on Habitat 7, with disastrous consequences for their planet. This proves Meridian's central importance to remnant vaults and the planets of the Helios cluster. Whoever controls it can theoretically affect vault function, meaning they could control or disrupt the ecology of entire worlds. According to Moshae Sepha, the Archon is aware of Meridian's location, but has been unable to make use of it. This offers a new urgency in solving Meridian's mysteries. And then technology terraforming. I don't know if this whole thing is new. I think we read the first part before. Let's see. If the remnant vault on Eos is intended for terraforming, as evidence shows, its function is unprecedented. The ability to affect change on a global scale in such a short time defies our understanding of planetary science. The vault on Aya not only confirms that the remnant builders use their technology to terraform planets, but that the vaults are part of a massive network across the Helios cluster with a central control point, dubbed Meridian. The existence of Meridian places the vaults and their operation in a larger context. A species capable of engineering on a clustered-wide scale would not need to terraform worlds to survive. Though reactivating the vaults results in an environment agreeable to Milky Way species, it is entirely possible that their renewed viability is a means rather than an end. Okay, we're all caught up on the codex. So, it's time to finally go into Aya. Because all we've been able to do thus far is hang out at the dock. And usually there's people talking. I couldn't tell who was talking there. Hey, we got a research center. If we want to do some R&D. But not at the moment.
Viliev, she's back. The aliens, they rescued her. Wait, you mean the Moshai? Yes! Start above. I'll go tell the others now.
Okay, this is Port Captain Arjun.
Hello.
Port Captain's computer. Cargo Manifest VEJ 97335. Translated from Celeste. The following items are cleared for immediate shipment to Vold. 3 crates solar heater replacement parts, mixed. 4 cases freeze-dried nutrient paste. 2 crates GO 75 ammunition, explosive rounds. 6 crates reinforced heat-retaining synthetic fabric. This item has been quarantined pending Port Captain review. 3 unmarked cases of Marja? Sure. Bottles. Cast dates unknown. Hey, we found the ship model. The Angaran shuttle model. My collection grows. Okay, nothing back here. Holographic message terminal. Aya Information Bulletin, Update 4598A. Translated from Celeste. Vold Victory Drive. Vold's people desperately need basic supplies. If your family can spare nutrient paste, unused clothing, outdoor survival gear, machine parts, tools, extra weapons, and ammunition, it could make the difference between life and death for those resisting the Ket conquest. Place donated items in the nearest Victory Drive station of your residential complex. Moshai Sepha has returned. The rumors are true. Our beloved Moshai Sepha has been rescued from the Ket by brave members of the Resistance, aided by the Milky Way visitors. The Moshai is recovering and in good spirits. Reminder from Governor Paranshi. You may see unusual visitors on Aya in the days ahead. Don't be alarmed. They're here as guests. Remain vigilant and report suspicious activity to Aya security, but do not attempt to confront or restrain anyone yourself. Aya Information Bulletin, Update 6147B. Translated from Celeste, Resistance recruitment surges. Recent victories on Vold have spurred renewed public interest in joining the Resistance. Volunteer signups increased 500% over last year. Efra de Tershov encourages everyone, regardless of age, talents, or experience, to submit to a Resistance recruitment screening. Scourge strike on southern Havarl. Archaeologists working at a dig site on Havarl's unsettled southern continent were forced to abandon their camp when a freak tendril of Scourge energy pierced the atmosphere above their location. No injuries were reported, but the team leader stated the group lost years of research in the event. Kadara Port Travel Advisory. Cargo ship and transport vessel crews are reminded that Kadara Port remains a high-risk travel zone. No official business has been sanctioned with the deserters, and contact with the Milky Way immigrants living on Kadara is strongly discouraged. Wanted Engineer. Translated from Celeste, Looking for a level 7 starship engineer. Experience repairing and maintaining Valstead Juve thrusters is required. Will work for extended travel periods, lasting up to 6 weeks or more. Basic zero-gravity combat training preferred, but can be learned on the job. Meal prep skills and an engaging conversation style a plus. Must be clean. Submit applications to Captain Samajir at Dock 3. Angaran Mural, visual art composed of natural pigments 25%, polymer resin 30%, and chemical additives 45%. Analysis, this is a painted wall mural created by Angaran artists. Mural, translated from Selesh. A team of artists from each of our homeworlds, Aya, Vold, and Havarl, worked together to create this mural. It depicts the centuries of hardship we endured as a result of the Scourge, but also the reunion of our people to build a strong, resilient society. Nobody's talking.
Villiers asked me to stay and coordinate with the city team to collect more precise readings.
Look at that view. Holy crap, I want to live here even if it's all scourge infested.
This is my first visit to Aya. It's more beautiful than I ever imagined.
Thank you. I work hard to keep it that way.
Why do they call it the Memorial Garden?
Many of these plants came from places we lost to the Ket. It's all we have to remember them by.
Does looking at them ever make you sad?
All the time. Then I remember that if they survived, so can we.
Memorial Garden Dedication. Translated from Selesh. We rose from nothing to touch the stars. Made homes on many worlds. Do not mourn what the Ket stole from us. Celebrate what still remains. All things reach their end and make way for new life to fill the void. The worlds and people we lose will return in time. Family grows forever. We dedicate this garden to those who are not here with us, but who will one day return. This place is for them. And we unlock the marketplace fast travel. That leads up to the governor's office or whatever. We'll check that out later.
Can't believe I finally made it. I'm really going to live here. Love it. The stars are beautiful. Pathfinder, it would be wise to speak with me before engaging in trade.
We'll do that later.
I see the news has traveled to the city. Did you run all the way down? Of course. I may be studying another field, but she taught me for several. Fresh Paripo. Share them with your friends.
Okay, we've got a general goods merchant.
Your credits are as good as anyone else's. Don't start any trouble and we're fine.
I'll behave.
I'll be the poster child for no trouble.
Whatever that means, it'll do.
Okay, and I believe she actually has something I want. Let's see. Yes, she has a remnant fighter model. A finely crafted scale model which can be displayed in the Pathfinder's quarters on the Tempest. We will take it.
Whatever you're making, I have
Vestoran? I was there when you landed. Watched you get escorted through the city.
Probably looked funny.
Bet that was a sight.
You were an unexpected outsider. Not really a laughing matter.
This fruit?
I've never seen fruit like this before. What are these?
Paripo. Sweet with a little bite. Sometimes if I'm lucky, I have a few Kiloa or Elmok.
Is fruit scarce here?
In this form, yes. Very expensive. If you buy a Paripo from me, it means you have something to celebrate. It's a luxury, meant to be shared with friends and family.
I'll get moving.
I have something to help. They let you pass the gates. Huh.
This a problem?
Can I shop here, or should I go elsewhere?
Well, you did rescue the Moshai. Have a look, see if there's anything you want.
And I don't think there actually is anything I want. It's got a bunch of augmentations if I feel like crafting some new stuff. However, he does sell vanadium and it's not that expensive. So if I need minerals, I might come to this guy because he's got some of the good stuff. But I think that's it. Let's see. Nothing else is really jumping out at me.
Increase your odds of survival. Wear armor. I'm not selling to aliens.
Fine then. The Resistance needs volunteers. Translated from Selesh. The Cat have felt the power of the Resistance, and they know their end is coming. Our victories on Vold are only the beginning of what we can achieve, but we can't defeat the enemy without your help. If you're tired of living in fear, if you believe we were meant for something greater than slavery, if you're willing to stand up and fight, you'll find a new family in the Resistance. We'll train you to strike back at the Ket and reclaim what is ours. The Resistance defends the future of all Angara. Join us.
Doing okay?
Who knew saving a respected member of Angaran society would
Increase
open
your
so
odds of
many
survival.
doors?
Wear armor.
I've been talking to some of their traders, seeing if we can work things out.
Be generous.
I know you like looking for the advantage, but we need to earn their trust first. Don't bargain too hard.
You're the boss.
New clientele is always welcome here. Have a look. I'm sure you'll find something to your taste.
That's what they all say.
The sales pitch is good, but it's the follow-through that matters.
I'll let my inventory speak for itself.
All 4 items of it. No thank you, I'm good. I think these have the same messages. Yes. So nothing there.
Unrefined goods on sale right here. If what we're hearing is true, then we've been killing our own people. No, they're king. They want us dead. What if it's not willing? What if they're slaves? Doesn't matter. Exaltation is just another word for how the Keg kill us. And if you're wrong? If we've been killing for them without realizing it?
I saw a Ket up close when they attacked. It was nothing like our people.
All Ket aren't alike.
I've seen different types of cat. They could be exalting multiple species.
Anything they transform is an abomination. We have to destroy the creatures.
Thank you for that. Insight, Pathfinder. The issue facing us is complex. Come, my friends. Deliberate with me.
Okay, up there also leads to the governor's place. So like I said, we'll check that out later. Got another message terminal.
Finally came through in the lottery. Haripos and Kilo above.
That's excellent. Your little ones will be happy.
The last nutrient batch out of the Tavitan has been really good for them.
I hear they've asked Ruan to stay on longer. He's been pushing the blends to maximize their nutritional payload.
To your birth, Sarbench. Better late than never.
Late? I was born 2 minutes after you. 2 minutes!
He lets being Barthench go to his head. Neither of you are as pretty as me, though. Ha!
You're all beautiful to me, especially on this day.
Grab something to eat while you can. Don't let your idiot sons take it all.
Okay. I have a scar for you, human. Look at this. Rope slide. Trapped my foot for 2 hours before I was able to get a car out. Not bad.
This is the same message as before. Yeah. Nutrient paste vats. Food processing equipment composed of alloy shell, 21%, electronic components, 5%, ingestible organic materials, 74%. Analysis. This is an industrial food processor used for creating and storing Angaran nutrient paste.
Welcome to the Taverton. Feel free to order a drink, or if you're hungry, we have nutrient paste. Not as exciting as fresh fruit, but you'll like it.
Nutrient paste?
What's in that stuff?
In short, everything. Nearly all the food we grow goes straight into processing. We can feed an entire planet in a single harvest. Even ship some off-world.
But how does it work?
How do you stretch your food that far?
It's complicated. Hard to explain without going into lengthy detail. But I'd be happy to send some to your ship, along with my process notes.
The Nexus would love that.
Consider it done.
Tavitan.
What does Tavitan mean? My translator won't pick it up.
It depends on the context. If it's a person, it means an old friend. If it's a location, like this, it's more a place you could bring someone home to.
What if you need to meet your Tavitan at the Tavitan?
It's not so hard to understand. I'm sure your language has its quirks.
Don't get me started.
Drink.
I'd like a drink.
Well, that was an awkward exchange. I need to get out of here. I'll be on my way.
That's all for now.
We'll come back anytime.
Liam, what are you up to?
Real change in tone after that care facility. Half the Angara are thankful, half are even more suspicious.
Let's try not to make it worse.
Don't worry about me. They're busy glaring at Cora for some reason.
Cora? Is she even here?
Helping the Moshai opened a lot of doors around here. Most Angara still keep their distance, though.
You definitely stick out.
Well, you are a bit of an eyesore.
Speak for yourself. When I saw my first human, I couldn't understand how you keep your blood inside. Skin that thin.
They should put Jarl on every resistance recruitment poster. Did he ever contact you? No, that man is impervious to flirtation. Why are the good ones always dense? I hear he had a thing for the repository's curator. Never went anywhere. She's just as thick. So, Jarl's available? You're hopeless. Where's that shuttle?
Joel the ladies' man, or maybe not so much. But they're interested in him.
I'm in one piece this time.
I was in one piece last time. A little dented, but in one piece.
You hit that wall so hard you had amnesia for 2 weeks.
Technically, I was still in one piece.
She just poured that like in her ear. It's a new level of drunk. Okay, the museum's in there. We'll check that out later. Nice little waterfalls here. Well, not exactly little. Nice large waterfalls here. And we unlocked the Resistance headquarters fast travel. And that way leads back to the bar. And we're in the Resistance headquarters now. Let's check out...
Abductions are down. monitoring outposts.
They're scared. Overcompensating.
Things got worse when Ephra sent the new aliens to help our forces on Vold.
Correlation doesn't imply causality.
Ugh, I hate it when you say that.
Then prove me wrong. Gather more data.
I always do.
Okay, let's check it out.
Ryder.
Wish I could join in down there. I could use a workout.
What are they doing down there? Apparently nothing.
Getting lots of stares. Reminds me of being on Thessia for Asari commando training. We're the aliens.
Any advice?
Got any tips on navigating an alien society?
Be yourself, but your best self. Listen and be polite about scanning your food. Though that's good advice in general.
Pathfinder, Ephra cleared you to purchase weapons. Over my objections.
It's okay to mistrust me.
Hey, selling an alien weapons would make me nervous too.
I don't do this for Ephra. I respect the Moshai.
Okay, I don't think she has anything I care about. No, not really.
No entering the med center until you're clean.
How do I decontaminate?
Ion console. Touch the start pad, it does the rest.
Alrighty.
Sam, is this thing safe?
Yes. The slight ringing in your ears is nothing to worry about.
Very reassuring.
I assume you're the human everyone's buzzing about. If you're looking for treatment, I'm afraid I don't know enough about human physiology to be much help. Unless you can make use of the ion beds.
Learning Angaran medicine.
If Jal takes a hit on my watch, my doctor needs to know how to treat him. Can you point me to resources she can use to learn your methods?
So you're considering all possibilities. Jal is in good hands. I have medical journals on treating Angaran injuries and preventing complications. You're welcome to upload them to your ship's doctor for study.
Ion beds.
Is there something special about the beds here?
They're filled with a negatively charged ion gel. The gel works with our natural electricity to speed recovery.
Think it'd work on other species?
Without bioelectricity, it would be of small benefit, but it might reduce pain.
Bioelectricity.
So you guys are electrically charged?
Our bodies produce a store of electricity that we can dispel in a surge of energy. We use it for short-range communication, healing, even combat. I admit, I was surprised to learn your kind doesn't have that ability.
Some of us are biotic. It's similar. Kinda.
I would be interested to study biotics.
That's all.
I'll get moving.
Ishari.
Okay, and we got a new codex entry. A couple, actually. Angara Lost Colony Worlds. The Scourge disaster sent Angaran civilization into a dark age. Records of their golden era of technological advancement and proliferation through space only survived as oral history, making it difficult to separate truth from legend. Nevertheless, Angara believed they had colonized numerous planets across the cluster before the Scourge's devastation left them cut off from each other for centuries. As isolated Angaran worlds gradually rebuilt their technology and redeveloped space programs, the first mission was re-establishing contact with other lost colonies. A few such planets formed the coalition that now fights the Ket. The question remains if more Angaran worlds are still hidden by the Scourge, awaiting rediscovery. If they do exist, it's impossible to know what stage of development these worlds are at, what help they might offer against the Ket, and whether they will accept the initiative's presence in the Helios cluster. And then, let's see. Biology. I think just the bottom part is new. Donated Angaran anatomy textbooks reveal that the epidermis of their skin is photoelectric and photovoltaic. Specialized electrocyte cells, regulated by a specialized organ called the teon, allow an Angara to generate a much greater electromagnetic field than most organic species and exercise fine control over it. When needed, an Angaran can unleash an electromagnetic pulse that damages weapons and electronics. Minimized pulses, transmitted through touch, serve as social cues.
Plenty.
And the ion bed. They've calibrated it.
Everything is fine, Taoshi. Stop worrying.
Okay, and there's nothing else down here. So let's head up back to the top. We'll meet up with the Moshai and Ephra and finish up our quest. But first, this guy.
It is difficult to enforce laws on a group that operates outside of them.
I deserve to be told. You had no right to keep it secret from me.
It's an ongoing investigation. I meant no disrespect.
Did Jal know?
Of course not. Neither did the human.
I could have kept Sam to myself, you know.
This is different. Not your business.
It is now. We need to find the Ket command ship. Tell him the truth about my capture.
Moshai, please.
It may be our only route to the Archon.
One of my men helped the Ket take her. A resistance commander named Venterev.
He must have had a motive.
The Archon wanted her knowledge of remnant tech. But why would Ven betray her?
I don't know. That's why I kept it quiet. I'm working to capture him, make him answer for what he did.
You know where he is?
Kadara Port. My contacts are hunting him.
Contacts? You can't trust anyone there. They deserted our cause, our people.
And now they're ruled by exiles from your galaxy.
Ven may know how to find the Archon and his ship. We can't leave this to a pack of renegades and outlaws.
What is Kadara Port?
I'm a little new to the galaxy. Where did Ven go, exactly?
Kadara Port is a trading outpost. We abandoned it when the Ket invaded.
Some of us went back. Deserters, scavengers. They don't support Aya.
How did exiles from the Nexus wind up there?
Bad luck for everyone.
I'll go to Kadara.
I need the relic that leads to Meridian, and I can handle my people. Let me do this.
I don't like it.
I don't care. The Pathfinder is right.
I'll transmit my files on Kadara Port to your ship.
Our traitor could have useful information. We need him alive.
That's up to him.
Be safe, Pathfinder. As for you, Ephra, we're not done.
Alright, and we completed that priority op. It gave us 2,300 experience. And we've got the new one, Hunting the Archon. Although it's showing as done for some reason. It's definitely not done. There we go, it corrected itself. Alright, so we are all done here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.